Welcome back, MTG Joe here. We're going to be doing some metagame challenge for Pioneer on MTG Arena. We are running a bunch of decks. We are going to try out this Izzet Prowess version that just won the last standard Pioneer Super Qualifier. So some notable differences: we have Screaming Nemesis in the main, no synthesizers, some Torches main, Monstrous Rage main, which you don't typically see in some of the lists. In the sideboard, you have a lessons package thanks to the Academic Dispute, allowing you to learn. You have Boomerang Basics, Firebending Lessons, Octopus Form, It'll Quench You, and Ira's Demonstration. And then you have Pyroclasm for the Mirror, Torch Cheap Removal, Floodmaw, can deal with like High Noon and stuff. And then Witchstalker Frenzy for Shieldred and big things, and then Ral for the controlling matchups. So we'll give this one a shot, see how it plays out. We also played the qualifier today, didn't do too well in it. But I got a daily that says play red spells, and you know what deck plays a lot of red spells? This deck. Hope everyone's doing well. We're live on YouTube. Let's update the... this hand's pretty bad. And is somehow worse. So, oh, this is, what's it called? Good Boomerang Basics, Fire. I'm just gonna pass the turn. I should have played Steam Vents. This is, I forget the name. It's a stupid Legends, red-green. Cares about that deck. Bard class, thank you. Storm Chasers. I think we just do this. They typically don't play removal. He says as he's about to get removed. They had removal. Domri. So our previous plan would have worked out nicer. I think we just gotta academic. Take him off that. Torch is good. See if they have another torch here. They besiege you. Pretty gnarly, not gonna lie. till end of turn. Let's try to find a quarry or something. Do this on upkeep. Just gonna pass. See if they try to do the fight. Are we back online, folks? Looks like I got disconnected shortly. Okay, so they float some mana. We take them off that. I have Soul Scar. Can kill Domri, hopefully. Both the Nissa. Azure. All right, is mono green the sauce? I messed up another game the other day because I clicked the wrong side of Arias. Take Domri off. Okay, so we just need some spell. Bergie. What if we just didn't draw a spell? That Beseju ended up being disgusting. They get Bard Glass, we're in a bit of trouble. Clothis. Jeez. I mean, we do technically have a way to interact with it, but still. Give me a Reckless Rage. Probably Storm Chaser's Talent's the best. That's annoying. God. This is frustrating. Just not finding. We play 20 lands. We've drawn 6. This is going to help stabilize them. I just played this out because it gives me an attacker if needed. Give me a spell. They should probably fight here. So fight damage does stay on Bergie, which is nice. I'm going to hold that for next turn. They can eat one of my tokens if they want. They can trade with my den. Okay, that was the worst one to deal with, but we'll take that. Just because this gives me a higher chance of finding a second spell. Worst case, I equipped. If I get a land, then I can equip and do that. This also takes off 2 devotion. We're limited on the number of turns we have. Bard class is in, so that's a scary one. With Fergie out, we do need to start. Oh, God. This is just silly. Give me a spell for heaven's sakes. Opt to go for the land route. Play more spells. RNG is a hell of a drug. Yeah, we're dead. Probably want Pyro. And Frenzy. Probably get rid of Monstrous Rage. Maybe one fewer Pyro. Nemesis is reasonable. Probably just a Reckless Rage. Rage is reasonable, but requires us to have something. So far, like, not having the synthesizers did play a bit into it, because we're basically down 4 impulse style effects over the Nemesis. This hand's good. Start with Soul Scar. Can go Swiftspear into Storm Chasers. This isn't really a matchup where like time's a big consideration, so next turn I do Academic Dispute on this, go get Boomerang Basics, pick it up, recast it. So the thing is, they can fizzle the effect here. So we're gonna do this. You have Beseiju again? Come on! Just twice getting blown out by Beseiju. And then just again flooding out. I think I like the other Izzet list better. We're running out of cards too often with this version. Let's go Pyro here. Sure. Take 3 to the face. Alright, give me a spell. Give me a spell. Cool. They have more removal, I think, on the play, especially since we saw the Pyroclasm's good. I think I would prefer the Torch over the Reckless Rage, just because it can hit Domri. Just being able to kind of hit him like that. See if we can recover. Not get third. Besaged. Sounds pretty bad. I mean, we're on the draw. Nemesis can do some work. Maybe we keep. Just don't draw land. He says, as he draws a land. Okay, they found the Bard class on curve for the first time. And they have the Amber. I think we're just doing this, pushing in some damage. Try to get Nemesis going. We draw 1 drop. This hand was always a little iffy, but we're hoping to kind of go off on the bank. Nah, they're gonna Domri fight. They had mana. It's a 3 drop. The braid, that's fine. Okay, well, this hand very much didn't come together. Drawing nothing but lands and a Kori, but no spells. I mean, maybe their hand sucks. But this being on just makes it so any legend kind of pops off. Just not getting any luck today. They keep it on top. I think we do this, punch in some damage now. Then hopefully use this Nemesis with something. They are going to go off. And the problem is everything comes in with extra mana. We are getting our ass kicked today. can play another Bard here. They have access to Boseiju. Probably just play Bard class. They don't. So they have Braid there. Just do this. I should have waited. I missed the Prowess trigger. It's a lot of just past standard decks. If you can figure out like how to get the edge in the Prowess mirror, you're probably good. Otherwise, okay, we somehow won this one. They really whiffed on if they had their Braid, they should have just taken out the Quarry earlier. Okay. Save from embarrassment. Otherwise, the company deck is strong. If you like control, blue-white control is strong. I just don't want to play control mirrors. I find them boring to do control mirrors. Ever since they printed Dovin's Veto, that's been the card that's just like... It took away the interesting elements to me of that matchup. I think we do this. Got the Reckless Rage Nemesis line if needed. Green-white company. Yep. Nemesis is fine in this matchup. They have exile effects, which make it worse. Obviously, Archon of Emeria. Now, their white sources are painful, which is good. Perfect. So I can go Ira's Demonstration. Wish we had another land. Boomerang Basics doesn't really do much if they have it. We're just getting the Boomerang Basics. They have Collected Company, they have it. Okay, Innocence. They gain 2. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just get them dead. Flood Maws, Pyros, Torches. Get rid of Monstrous Rage. Right, trim a Nemesis, trim an Emberheart. Actually, I don't mind Nemesis. Maybe trim a couple. Trim a Quarry Steel. Trim a Reckless Rage. They're gonna have high noons and stuff, so it'll be kind of annoying that way. Just get rid of a Floodmaw. I just I don't like playing. To me, like I used to always play a lot of control, but having counter spells matter. I think we keep this. Like we've kind of lost that element of having counter spells matter, because veto, like you'd be able to before hold your stuff specifically to try to counter something. Now it's just like veto just denies it. Oh, that's gross. Well, that's really messes us up keeping the one-liner. Okay, opponent also kept a one-liner. Land. Torch isn't bad. So they're struggling for lands here. So I can take them off. I think it's still this is the correct line. So we have like a Quarry Steel, but if they have the Arcan, it gets us. Keep our creatures, maybe. Okay, tap land works. Okay. Opponents had enough. I think they were still fine there. We ended up taking advantage of their stumble. I think it was correct there to just keep them off mana. While the Thalia tax was annoying, it might have been right. I could see it going either way. All right. Okay, they are escape shift. So if that's the case, maximize power. See what they do here. Just try to slow them down. I want to hit a line drop, but forcing him to block here, just taking him off the minstrel is good. Spladunkadunk. So I can, they Lotus Field, they Scape Shift. I think we just got to keep them off being able to have untapped lines. They could still do it if they do this into Scape Shift, trigger on the stack, sack everything, go off. But that requires a bit more. I'm cycling to Seiju, they have Grazer here, they can still... Okay, that's good. Should be enough now. You gotta go really quick in this matchup. It's a weird one. Probably Floodmaw. Because, like, we don't want Torch. We don't really want that. I mean, I can get it at Quenchia. Probably just the Reckless is okay. Torch is okay. We have the bounce. I mean, Monstrous Rage is just a lot of damage. Do it like that. I just gotta push through. This hand's somewhat slow. Okay, since they went Grazer, do this. Early Spladunking's annoying. The Grazer, like, having that versus not having it is pretty big. If I could draw a second spell, I do have the Reckless here, so... let's just do that. Because then next turn, depending what I do, I could technically Quarry. I have the Academic Dispute. Could they just stock up here? No Graveyard Hate's interesting in the sideboard. Even something like Tormod's Crypt for free prowess. Leaves us a bit soft. Like, their mana's painful. It's the one thing we have going for us. Probably get academic disputes. Thought here is just pseudo time lock them for a turn, just it slows them down. Because now they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so they could still Yurga. Or not Yurga, the big bear. Lotus Fields. Might be dead. I mean, the thing is escape shift. I think we're dead, but let's see. We need one more land. The Nemesis are so slow. So basically what they're going to try to do is loop mana, and then with Porta Carfel try to find Lumra. Lumra will then keep bringing back all the lands. So we just need them to miss on this mill. They miss on the mill, which they did. They should be dead now. Cool. That's why you have to let them go through the emotions sometimes, because it's non-deterministic. Once they find it, like the Lumra, then they're good. They usually can win from there because they just keep looping it and filling with more and more lines. All right, Prowess. Play first. Hand looks good. Keep. Obviously no blue mana, but we draw one more land. We're on the double Quarry Steel start. We have Reckless Rage. Okay, so they had Burst. Yeah, like Scape Shift is a scary deck because it can win out of nowhere. So we have the Reckless Rage, we have double Quarry going. Triple Quarry. Firebrain. Double land. Let's see what they get. Firebrain. And then Academic, potentially. So they hit me for 8 here. Might be able to kill them. So bounce one of these. We have to just be mindful because of the Reckless Rage to not kill one of our... That should be good. Triple Corey. They did. All right, so Pyros, Torches. Gonna get rid of Reckless Rage here. I'm gonna get rid of Monsters. I think Reckless Rage is more of a liability post board. Both decks will have more removal. Like on the play, we're always going to be a turn behind, so they can always have the Prowess up. Okay, keep... Depending on how they lead, I'll either decide between the Soulscar Mage or holding up Torch. If they go creature, yeah, we're just going to kill the creature on one. Soulscar. Okay, just hold that up. See what they do here. Emberheart. Storm Chasers. A good chunk of damage coming in. But they are down to 1 card. Just try to win next turn. Okay. Hopefully they don't have a blue source. They do. That's 7. That's 10. Yeah, they're forcing me to block. They just take the burn, I'm dead. That's a hell of a 4 cards. From 1 card to 4 cards. Nothing. Didn't make a difference how we played that. They had 1 card in hand and they got 4 spells. None of our decision, like we just needed him to whiff on 1 spell. Even if we just block there, we're okay spot, I think. Because we could just make some more tokens. Push through some damage, but it was a good last card to have. Boomerang Basics, draw your land likely. And looks good. Force him to block. Could have burn here. See what they play out on 1. Torch. Blind would be good. Swifty. And Storm Chasers. So this is pretty solid because I can do this. Get Firebendings lessened. Kill this and then force them to block here. And then I can close to do something similar again. Okay, they're on the synth version. Reckless, no creature. Okay, torch. So we're definitely doing this. Doing this. I think we're just going to keep octopus form. Just gives us a protection effect against any of their removal. Could also potentially surprise block something. I think there was like a VV version of the deck that was being tried out. Because you still have VV, you still have all the other cards, like Cauldron. If you take a look at MTG decks, look at the past MTGO challenges, look for VV, or just go on like Goldfish type VV. There was a version that I think was, because like the draw discard off it is pretty reasonable in that shell. Okay, they're tapped out now. We'll do this. Got him. Bounce it. Bounce Storm Chasers, whatever. Get him, got him good. Get him, got him, good. Okay, so making some money back for my past runs. Nice. What'd you face in the qualifier? I just saw so much of the green-white company deck that just kicked my ass. When it goes first, this hand's pretty slow, but we try. We try. Okay, so they have something at instant speed. Could be Phoenix. Wouldn't be a targeted removal. Could be, can't be academic. Here. Could Boomerang Basics it. Could Emberheart. I think we're just going Corey. Would have loved Soulscar last turn. Just give us something to play on turn. We are playing a turn behind, but I just don't want to play into like Academic Dispute. The good thing is their mana is extremely painful thus far. And by them playing those lands, it suggests that they don't have another land in hand. So we'll take another point of damage there. second cutter. So here, dispute for the following turn. Gonna hold up Monstrous Rage here. Okay, that's fine. They go Iroh's Demonstration. It's enough to do it, but I think just us being on the play, I have to be a bit more conservative. So they could Boomerang Basics. What, my token? I think now I have to do it. To have the burn. Oh, they probably have Reckless. They just have Burst Lightning. We took a chance there. We are playing from behind. So I think that play was right, but could be wrong. Could be wrong. Because like maybe we capped it and we just tried to push lethal with Monstrous Rage, but then they just hold it up. So that's 7. Try to push lethal. Might still be lethal. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. We had to take a risky line. We were behind. Pyros, torches. Take out Monstrous. Take out Reckless. Is anything else we play there? Like we could have held back, but in this matchup, I don't think holding back is really the way. Maybe play draw goes a little different for us if we're able to get under them. I don't know. That one's a tough one. a lot of the lists, because like Burst Lightning was the only thing that would have given him priority on that first turn. Play draw disparity in this matchup's pretty tough. You end up getting stuck from time to time. I do think I prefer the regular version over this Screaming Nemesis version. The Nemesis are just awkward, and a lot of times we just want to see more cards. At the very least, I'd play at max 2. Because the damage against Prowess usually doesn't matter. They don't gain life. And they can just get bigger than the Nemesis, so then you end up just trading for like a token or something. So I'm going to do this, because I don't want my Swiss Spear to get torched. This gets caught by Pyroclasm anyways. I think a haste one was a little annoying. Just protect here. Slick shot. That one's a tad scary. I think I need to do this. I can Pyroclasm their board after. Gee, so many lands. Hopefully it's just like they go wide here. Sleight of hand over impulse is interesting. Okay, I was probably blocking anyways. This kind of incentivizes them to play one more spell for the turn. They'll probably get that, take out my Swiss Spear. Okay, so at least another spell would be good, because then I can keep behind my... Okay, that is good. So I do lose this. I don't have a flyer. Slick Shot has flying. Okay, they burst there. Give me something reasonable. What about a land? Oh, I forgot it has reach. That was a good call. My bad. Yeah, I forgot that it gets reach. That was my mistake. We just gotta do this. Go shields down for the turn. Holy lands. We're dead to land. This is absurd. 8. Come on. I mean, nothing's gonna happen that game when the deck just gives you mono lands. I think Slickshot's wrong in the deck. It's too squishy. Like, it got us that turn, but most things were gonna get us that turn. So I don't think it made too much of a difference. So we went 4-1. See, maybe that devotion deck. I mean, we could run it back just as a quick one. Let's see from Untapped what's happening. Find another deck to play. Come on, load. Pioneer, best of 3. We can go Collected Company, give that a shot. This is the best of 3 version. All right, that's the best of 3 version.